Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Weekly Dweeb. I think James might be muted, so intro for me today. Ha ha! Swerve. Happy Monday. How we doing?
Yeah, my
everybody?
computer is being terribly slow. Holy shit. I think, am I here? I don't even know right now.
You are here. I can hear you.
Jesus.
Shout out Headbug, Kangalope. Oh, hear from the H3 stream. Oh, man. You know, there are certain topics I just have not kept up with in recent months or weeks, and maybe that'll pull me back in. How are you doing, James, on this Monday? Obviously, the computer's giving us a hard time, but other than that, how you feeling, brother?
Jesus. I'm good, man. I'm great. Happy to be here. I hope this thing holds up. I have no idea went from internet issues to computer issues for the first time in 2 years. The last 2 weeks have been something, but we're here.
We've got that game of live stream whack-a-mole going. You know, you fix one problem, two new ones come up. Oh, ooh, and someone's going off on Hassan. Sorry, James. A lot of this stuff Kang and I are talking about might not mean anything to you. So
no idea.
I'll just pocket that
clue
for later. I may have to follow up on that H3 stream as well. But not to worry, we've got plenty of good old-fashioned nerd news for you. And James, if your computer does break on you, don't worry, brother. I got your back. We've been getting lots of practice in with the solo streams and the preview reviews.
We have.
So I can fill some time.
A lot of solo stuff going out there. Appreciate everybody who's watched all of it. There's been a lot of content floating out there this last week. You've been working, Kev. Give you some credit where credit is due. You posted some stuff that I didn't even know you did. So I was like, all right, man.
We're getting after it. We got another batch of preview reviews coming out. I know James and I are going to get a couple in together, and I've got one. There's something that comes out in like 4 days, and I really want to get my thoughts out on it. Produced by Sam Raimi. So
I think we're going
be
to
on the lookout
tomorrow. Is that what we decided? I think we're going to try to get that recorded tomorrow. Fingers crossed for both of us.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it'll probably be a later in the week release date for things like Gladiator 2, the Thunderbolts, Dune, the Dune series, and then I will be getting something out to you on that Sam Raimi thing. Honestly, that'll probably go live either late tonight or sometime tomorrow. What up? Also, Bite Size and Harl's in the chat. What up?
Yeah, what is up, folks? Now that I think I'm firmly live. Harl's, Bite Size Bikes, Headbug, Kangalope, we see you. Thank you guys for all the comments. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. We had some fun.
Whoa, John with the huge find. What up, Advent?
I'm on you there, yeah.
Arkham Knight for
Advent in here, yeah. What is up, guys? Harl's, thank you. I had some fun with that one. I tried to edit a little more than I usually do on that one.
Dude, isn't it fun? You can do some cut twos, drop some images in there. Man.
I was ripping Final Fantasy video. I was like, what is going on here? Doing a little voiceover work. Not stuff I usually do. So I was learning on the fly. A lot of searching. Being like, I can't figure out how to do this. We got to go looking for this real quick. Kev, you mentioned this one, Dune Prophecy, November 17th. Are we excited?
Well, you know I am for multiple reasons now, because we also have a trailer locked and loaded that we can review.
I've not watched it. I've not watched it.
Less than a month away. I'm currently on a high from a previous HBO original streaming on Max and not HBO for some stupid reason, but HBO still killing it.
Yes. What is it? Set 1,000 years prior to the movies. Is that right?
Yes, I
That sounds
believe that
right.
is going to be the case. Or I'll be honest, I've kept away from these things, so I believe it's going to be a prequel to what we get, which would make sense, right? If it's the prophecy, the
I
Bene
think it
Gesserit
focuses
out
on,
here
yeah,
creating
yeah.
prophecies so that they can have their El Gaib on whichever
Lisa
planet it
Al
should
Gaib.
arrive. That's right. Gotta have
Uh,
your
Last
sand
week
mountain.
I canceled my Max because I wasn't using it, so that was elite timing. Gonna bring that one back.
Yeah, guys, I'm Max now. We're not gonna call
Yeah,
it that.
it's right. Also, like, why would you not want the HBO name? And it's something I don't know that's been around forever, but whatever.
Be like
Whatever.
Wendy's just switching it up. Guys, we're dies now. You know, like what? Why? We're here for the square Wendy's burgers, not whatever the hell this is. Like your whole brand is on HBO, has had
Yeah.
for decades some of the best television known to man. Why would that not be? I'm sorry, I've made this rant before. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, every time it comes up, like,
Max,
what the hell, man?
like, what are you thinking? Max is a dog's name. Correct.
Max is it's a great dog's name.
God dang it, Max.
Kind of
Do not eat that shoe.
Makes me want. Also, I think Harl's name dropped Furiosa in a comment earlier on the channel. So between that and Max, now I gotta get back into that universe here soon.
Charles Barkley is now Glee.
Kang confirms Max is a great dog's name. Come on, let's go. That is great.
Oh shit. So we will probably be watching this show and talking about it because we are both Dune folks. Other wild news, Kev. Did you see this? I know you did because I tagged you in it.
Well, it doesn't always
Alien
mean
Romulus.
anything.
That is true. I've tagged you in a lot of stuff that you don't pay attention to.
What?
Alien Romulus. Limited edition VHS runs. Physical media, Kev. Physical media. Matt Ferguson did the art for this. He does a lot of really cool art. He's done a lot of Star Wars art, posters for the movies. How fucking cool is this? First big studio VHS release since 2006.
Oh, this is probably going to be added to my collection. It feels so good to be thinking about buying a VHS tape and not planning it around my next thrift store visit, you know, because that's just a must. I have never, nor will I ever walk into a Goodwill or any thrift store and not do a pass by both the books and the VHS tapes. I got to know what's sitting in there, maybe even the DVDs.
Headbug would like to know how you're going to play it.
Ooh,
Kid
well,
probably still has a VHS player.
Yeah, I was just gonna say some of us still have. I actually had to replace my VCR. The one I had from childhood broke during season
VCR,
1 of VHS mess. But I have another one. I even have one of those old school rewinders still. In fact, I have two. I have a backup rewinder ready to go. So have no fear, gang. Me in the retro room will be ready. Back in that lovely blue corner again with me and all my VHS tapes. I can't wait to watch this on a really shitty tube TV, but it's the aesthetic though. I still love it. I love it.
They got to give me some way to connect this to an HDMI TV, like an HDMI out, but that's what we need. I want to watch the shitty quality on a nice TV. Oxymoron.
We've got you. I got the that's exactly how John was able to watch me do that NFL ESPN 2K5 video, because I don't run that through. I've got an HDMI converter so I can run it through the capture cards. We got you, brother. We'll be locked and loaded.
Hell yeah.
We'll get James on the VHS squad too.
Fuck yeah. I'm in. This is a hell of a collector's item. Look, that look great sitting back there by that Colts helmet. Maybe replace that Colts helmet.
Give me that over the popcorn bucket without a doubt.
Oh, the Dune. I want the Dune DVD or the Alien DVD thing.
Oh, yes. Okay. That could replace
Oh
the
my
gold standard.
god,
Although that
this
would
would be
make some
great.
daytime work meetings awkward.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
What's
Find a
that behind
SpongeBob
you?
TV VCR combo. Yeah, what's that behind you? Oh,
What's
nothing.
what? Huh? What?
Yeah, what's what? What do you? What?
Ah.
Charles would like the popcorn bucket as well.
Ooh, the old TV VCR combo. Oh yeah, if I see one of
Oh
those,
yeah,
I'm scooping it up. I don't care if it's got SpongeBob on
the
it.
one with the handles on the back where you just picked it up and carried it around. That was a portable TV back then. Thing
Oh
weighed
yeah.
that was weighed more than an 80-inch TV these days. It's just wild. Yeah, Kev's gonna be buying this.
Oh
What
yeah.
else?
Well, we'll put it on the old Christmas list, and then we'll talk about it.
Um,
Hopefully, this and honestly, if I can be cards on the table, gang, this might be something I would buy on principle, just with the hopes of selfishly getting more people to release their film
mhm.
on VHS. Like this, it might not have needed because to be honest with you, I don't love Alien Romulus. I love this franchise. There are certain installments that I really love. If you've checked out my horror corner, you know which two I like the most. I
Mhm.
like this movie. I I enjoy the overall lore, but there was a lot about this movie I didn't love, but I'm still buying this VHS because I would love to see other franchises do this and get
Do it,
back to
yeah.
this. And honestly, if you're
Physical
gonna
media.
have a an HD modern day movie be on a VHS, it probably would be something like the at least like the original Alien was, but something that's dark a lot, so it's not quite as
Didn't stick out as
noticeable.
bad the quality.
Yeah, that the quality has taken a dip, but yeah, sign me up, man. I'll be there for this.
What's up,
What up,
Polar
Polar
Knights?
Knights?
We appreciate you. All right, on to other news, Kev. We've
All
got.
right.
Would love to see a movie about the origin of the alien.
I know it's what we thought we were getting with Prometheus, huh? Which is another one I
Yeah,
think has grown on people with time.
I enjoyed Prometheus in theaters, but it's definitely different.
It's
It's different.
it's another one. I feel like a hypocrite at times when there are movies that on their own I would not enjoy, but because there's so much more of the story that I already have after having watched Prometheus, like I'm glad to have the background information, but it's a movie I almost
Mhm.
wished that I had just watched a kill count on or something. Almost like someone summarized this for me because I'll enjoy adding that to my lore, but I
Yeah.
didn't have the most fun on the ride of the movie.
Mhm.
Although I did like Prometheus. What was the next one? What was the one with Danny McBride? Alien, because they didn't want to call it Prometheus. They had to put Alien back in the title after that. Covenant, right? Alien Covenant.
Covenant. Yes, Covenant, which I've never seen.
Yeah. Nah, it's I'd be with Polar on this one. I wouldn't mind having more of that prequel stuff to learn more about how maybe just that particular xenomorph or how it all started. But what we got with Prometheus, eh, I liked it, but I didn't love it. All right, I am
Mhm.
one of the folks that it's grown on, with the exception of that whole. You got this giant round spaceship falling down on you, and maybe 4 steps to
Mhm.
your right, and you're safe. But no, let's just run straight away. What they
Yeah.
call that, the Prometheus school of running away from things.
Mhm. Uh,
Ding.
I don't. I wouldn't. I wonder how hard is Charles to do this to digitize whole movies and get them. I wouldn't even know the process anymore.
Ooh, that is a
But I agree.
really
I don't.
cool.
That's a fun thing to do. That's cool.
Yeah, there, I saw a commercial or some kind of video about this lady who, like, her whole family got involved, and she basically was using her VCR to tape the news every single day for like 20 or 30 years, and there was this huge undertaking to digitize all of her recordings. Like, the family was talking about how they'd have to leave birthday dinners early to go switch the tapes out at mom's house. Like, it was this
Mhm.
whole family project to do whatever they could to encapsulate all of that information. And I don't think enough people did that. You know, how much shit. There's incredibly important data to our own history that's just lost to the sands of time. So I can't imagine how many different news reports, other shows, movies. That's one of the reasons. Another reason I love VHS tapes. Some of those movies don't get remade. You know, some of them weren't worth printing again onto a DVD.
No, exactly. So they don't exist outside of that, and then the quality, you don't know what it is anymore. You know, wild times. Kev, we got some Marvel news this week.
Oh, good. Because I've been way too kind to Marvel for the last few weeks.
Daredevil's updated suit. And we got a release date. March 4th, 2025 is the release date for Daredevil Born Again.
Oh man, they're just putting Jesus into everything.
Whatever you want to call it. Return of Daredevil, Foggy, Karen Page, The Punisher, Bullseye, Kingpin. We also get a synopsis. I'm going to read this to you. Tell me what you think. Matt Murdock, the blind lawyer with the heightened abilities, is fighting for justice through his bustling law firm, while former mob boss Wilson Fisk pursues his own political endeavors in New York City. When their past identities begin to emerge, both men find themselves in an inevitable collision course. Coming to Disney Plus on March 4th.
Ooh.
What are your thoughts, Kev? Are we excited for this? First off, you like the suit?
Too bad. I don't hate the suit. Doesn't he normally have the D on his chest?
No, he's never had the D on his chest.
Doesn't ever have the D on his chest.
Comics
well, in the show, yeah, fair. I will take it over the old school version that they did in
the whole She-Hulk. The She-Hulk version sucked.
Since that was a whole fourth wall breaking, not very serious show, I didn't mind it there, but I'm glad it's not here. Charlie Cox is reprising the role. That's a good decision, right? Everyone that I know of, for the most part, enjoyed his portrayal, right? So nobody's upset with that. No. It sounds simple enough. If it's Daredevil versus Fisk, then I'm here for it.
You still don't have an answer on how this is going to connect to the old Netflix shows.
Interesting feedback.
Don't know if it's a sequel. It's got to be. Like there's some connection. We don't know exactly what it is. Yet you're bringing all the major players back. Charlie Cox, Vincent D'Onofrio, Karen. Let me get the name so I don't screw this up. Deborah Ann Wolf, Foggy Nelson, Ethan Eldon Henson.
They're bringing back my favorite
John Bernthal is the Punisher. You're also bringing back Wilson Bethel as Bullseye. Like, you're bringing all the players back. It's got to be connected somehow. You're not bringing all those people back without.
They missed a real opportunity to bring back Colin Farrell's Bullseye. He's really hot right now. I think they should have.
He's busy putting on the suit. He's busy putting that penguin suit on.
Keep a straight face for that one. Sorry.
I am really excited. I love the Netflix shows. I love the Netflix Daredevil show. Loved it.
Perfect.
I don't.
Cautiously optimistic, but go ahead.
Yeah, cautiously optimistic is the best way to put this. Because this show began without his business partners in it, and they had to rewrite it and bring them in, which makes me very worried. Very worried.
Yeah,
very worried. Not a good sign out the gate. But I have hope. 20-some episodes, I think. 22 maybe. Not a small series.
That is ambitious for a Marvel program.
I think it's 20. Like, I think it's short episodes. I think it's 20-minute episodes.
No, I mean, that's fair. I still can't recall anything they've done that's like more than 10, even when they
Usually
are
it's like
short episodes, right?
six or
Like
seven.
everything's like
You
a
know, they do
limited run.
dumbass
Yeah,
shit.
6 to 8 episodes.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Headbug with some
Got to be some
behind
connection somehow. Yeah.
behind the scenes info there. Yeah, that makes sense. I I assume they would want to incorporate those things. Get a little more rewatch value.
First season. This I gotta look. Maybe I'm wrong. This says first season is 9 episodes. Let me double check this. Maybe it is 9 episodes. Maybe the whole show's like 20. Let me figure this out. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is 9 episodes, and
Maybe they're going to swerve us, and this whole thing is going to be a Law and Order esque, and you're going to have Daredevil playing the Ice-T role, you know, where he just says something
Jesus God, don't do that.
super goofy. I can't think of a good one right now, but you all know what I'm talking about.
Man, my computer.
Or would that be Foggy? Would Foggy be the one-liner guy? Headbug says there are 9 episodes.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here too. My computer is just
that feels about right.
9-episode first season, it looks like.
They probably want to make sure it's done well and that people like it. I think
it was originally supposed to, there it is.
Track record. Oh, go ahead.
There was originally supposed to be 18. That's right. They changed this.
Oof. Oh, wait. So we've had massive rewrites and we've cut the season in half. I am no longer cautiously optimistic. I am full on pressing X to doubt on this one. I want to like it still, but that screams bad news to me. Or maybe Headbug might be swooping in to save it here. There are rumors there could be a second season already planned with another 9 episodes. That feels a little better.
I think that's what I'm seeing here, but I got to get off Google. It's all sponsored posts. I can't look.
Just jamming you up.
It really is. Here we go. Okay, got it. Just a little better. Yeah, 9 instead of the original 18. Interesting.
Maybe they came up with a better idea, a better way to break things down. Or maybe they just took what they had and decided that 18 episodes is a lot. Maybe let's start with 9. And if it really sucks, we don't have to release the other 9. I'm not sure. Anything could be in play with Marvel these days. Oh, Nate's coming in here to cause trouble.
I ain't having it today, Nate.
Blocked. No.
9 episodes rather than the original count of 18. Still time. It sounds like it's already been greenlit for season 2. So okay, so it is right where we expected it to be. So they changed from their original plans.
Well,
so cautiously optimistic, but MCU struggled recently.
I commit to watching it for the people, so we can talk about it right here on either the weekly dweeb.
Oh, we'll be watching
in our someday instituted Marvel show. But you know what? That'll probably come out around the time they start filming that Doom movie, which I hear might not be too far away.
Yeah, Dune movie. I mean, Dune movie's a minute away, but he is getting ready. He's starting to prep for it. You know, the woods weren't for him, he said. So the woods weren't for him. What else we got? More MCU news. Avengers Doomsday is going to start filming next spring, I believe. I think they just announced this.
See? Look at that. That was an accidental segue.
What's that?
I didn't even realize that was going to be the next thing we were talking about.
See,
that's the bad lines out. We might have the Marvel show locked and loaded by next spring. There we go. Same egg, new task,
Collider's
or whatever that guy said.
reporting. Yeah, I did see that. Horace Villanueva said Dune Messiah would have more worms. I'm here for it.
Thank you.
Collider's reporting that Avengers Doomsday will officially begin filming in the spring for a May 1st, 2026 air date. So they are moving right along with Mr. Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom.
Starting in the spring, which tells me there's some version of a script that they're working around. I mean, theoretically, you could do a whole lot of, I mean, you wouldn't want to do a whole lot, I don't think, but you could get some B-roll, some pickup shots. There is some stuff you could start to film without having
it doesn't
completed
announce
script.
what is exactly what they're doing. I mean,
some movies I've been shocked to learn get filmed damn near without a script, or with the script being written on the fly as it goes. So I wonder how much of the story they already have fleshed out. But if they're starting in the spring and releasing in 2026, I sure hope it doesn't feel like they just swapped out Kang for Dr. Doom. But
yeah, they had to do a massive change. Kang was the future, and we all know what happened there. Still mind-blowing. They thought Kang was going to be the future, but they released him in Ant-Man and the Wasp and had him lose to Ant-Man and the Wasp, some of the weakest characters in the MCU. And
that's
they thought
classic.
That was going to be a good idea.
That's classic. Any wrestling booker would tell you, if you want to build up this big bad for the pay-per-view, you definitely want to have him lose a bunch so that people aren't threatened by how powerful he would be. Yeah, no. I feel like we were all walking into that theater expecting this is our farewell to Ant-Man, right? You've got Kang. Kang's name is on the next 4 movies. So sorry, Paul Rudd must be done playing the character. We're going to see how tough Kang is at Ant-Man's expense. Oh, but wait, no. He gets beat up by ants. And I agree, but they did Kang so dirty. One of my favorite Marvel villains, just thrown to the trash. Damn it. It honestly was thrown to the trash before his actor fucked everything up, because that Ant-Man situation was
they wrecked the character before the mess happened.
It didn't help, but yeah, it made it a lot easier to say, well, let's not recast. What were you doing?
What were you thinking? Like, who was like, hey, maybe if the ants beat him up, everybody will be really scared.
Will be lesser Kang. You know what will solve it? It doesn't matter.
That's why everybody liked Thanos, because he got beat up. Thanos came in and got beat up right away by fucking. What a dumb idea. Like, what were they thinking, man?
And no one has been complaining about faceless hordes of enemies in big budget superhero movies for the last 2 decades. So it would stand to reason that the solution to that, well, they'll just all have the same face. They won't be faceless.
It'll just good be guys.
Yeah, or ants.
Yeah, a bunch of ants will do. That'll get them real excited. What a dumb fucking. So dumb.
Oh man, it's like even Rocky lost in Rocky. You know what I'm saying? Like even they knew, you got to save the win for Rocky 2. And Sly Stallone was doing porn back then. Come on, guys, this is not like advanced level storytelling here. I hate to break it to you. It's pretty simple. You just get your Joseph Campbell out.
Those super focus groups will do it. That's gonna get them.
They better show this to somebody and not pull a Fale Adieu and just say, no, we're good. No screen testing needed. This thing's going to be a hit.
Well, if they'd have showed it to the super focus group, the super DC focus people.
Todd Phillips wouldn't have had a cabin to hide in if he'd have shown that to somebody before it was released.
Yeah. Well, they'd have loved it, so it wouldn't matter. They would have loved that too.
Oh, poor guy.
What else we got here? Lord of the Rings news. This is I tend to know what my thoughts on this. Yeah, Twitter focus groups. Get all the people on Twitter to get together. That'll do it. Lord of the Rings, Hunt for Gollum. Won't be 2 films, but there is a second Lord of the Rings film incoming.
Oh, thank God.
Screenwriter Philip Boyens tells Empire, tell you definitively that it isn't 2 films. I think Ian McKellen announced. Yeah, Ian McKellen said it would be 2 films. Said it was a genuine misunderstanding. The first film is Hunt for Gollum. The second film is still going to be confirmed. He says it's quite an intense story, which falls after the birthday party of Bilbo and before the mines of Moria. It's a specific chunk of incredible, untold story through the perspective of this incredible creature.
Oh.
To me, this screams The Hobbit turning the Hobbit book into 3 movies. Like, I don't know, like, where is this content coming from? You know?
I agree. The first thought that popped into my head when you mentioned it being 2 movies, I was like, oh, Jesus, this is The Hobbit all over again. So I wanted to rejoice the fact that we weren't taking a small fragment of a book and trying to turn it into a whole movie, which is weird. I don't know. A lot of times with the book, you would say they need more screen time. But when you had each leg of The Return of the King as 1 movie, it felt like The Hobbit was not worthy of a trilogy. If the other books each only got 1 movie, to me, at least that's how it felt. So
if you go watch them, the quality, you can tell the story. The Hobbit, you might have been able to get 2 out of, but 3 was too much. And now you're talking about this little fragment that I didn't know was missing from the movies, because the movies are fantastic, arguably the best trilogy ever. Now there's a whole section of Hunting Gollum that's getting its own movie, and now we're possibly talking about another one.
It's like, what do you need to learn about Gollum that you don't already know? It's okay. This is going to be a character piece where we discover what motivates Gollum. An evil ring that manipulates the brains of everyone, that puts it on. Sorry, spoiler alert. Like, what new information do we have to glean from this? I don't understand. Just make up your own fairy tale and quit stomping on this man's grave. What if instead we got 6 all CGI?
Blumhouse, they're out there going to just make AI movies now.
A2, Blu-ray.
You're right, Kev. Great.
Used to be one of us.
As much as I love this universe and I love those characters, sometimes just don't touch it. And the reason they're doing it, let's call a spade a fucking spade, is they have to get something out so they don't lose the license.
Ooh, that's right.
That's why this is happening.
Got to keep popping out the bullshit.
And there's some
to make sure it doesn't revert back to the owner.
X amount of years, you have to release something. I would have been cool with a lot of different things. I just do not. I don't have a lot of faith in a segment that there's not a lot of information on. They're going to be creating most of it, I assume. And I don't know.
I can't wait
who's ready to go
find about
Empire ask who's ready to go there and back again. I'm not sure if I am.
Not me, dude. I can't wait. Actually, I'm excited to find out about Gollum's love interest. I think he meets like a giant stone crab or something. You know, it hunts with it. They bond over a freshly caught fish, and you just never know. We never know where it could go. All kinds of great ideas, I'm sure.
Kevin's losing his mind on this, guys.
Gollum loves his ring. Yeah. It's going to be like a forbidden love kind of deal. Sorry, guys. Inappropriate. This was on me. I'm sorry.
I don't know, man. I'm out. as much as I love Ian McKellen and Gandalf and Vigo playing Aragorn and give me all those, like you're going to get all of them back. I think I'm out.
I don't need it.
Screams this screams money grab. It screams we don't have original ideas anymore outside of letting AI create movies, Blumhouse. I think I'm firmly out.
Yeah, it's not going to be this that brings me back. I've already been skipping out on some of the Lord of the Rings stuff, and I had felt almost obliged to say, hey, you know what? Let me put that on my list on Amazon. I'll get caught up on it eventually. We'll talk about it. Now this comes, and I'm thinking, I don't know, gang. I might just treat this like a Game of Thrones situation and just sit the whole ordeal out. Like you guys can have this one.
Like I am truly excited for the anime movie they're making because it has nothing to do with anything. It's set way before in a different time period, so that's cool. New character stuff like that.
Careful, that's a dangerous game, friend. We've gotten our hopes up about such things before.
What show was?
We don't want Harles to watch the light go out from our eyes again.
Yes, it's just finally returning.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Fucking true, dude. Yeah, sad shit. I don't know. Nope. Shelob's a focused career girl.
Oh God, I love it. Yeah, so we're definitely hyped about this. Agreed. No way it's a money grab. You know, definitely. This was a story that needed to be told. This is what happens when you have an auteur with just a story that is burning a hole in their very soul. When people speak about their muse, their flame, it's stuff like this. What was this called again? Gollum's Revenge or something?
Gollum finds a love interest.
How Gollum got his crew back.
Yeah.
That might be better,
so,
honestly. I would watch that. Jason Blum, get on it.
Sorry. Stu has popped in here a few times and I've just missed it because my computer is slower than, I don't know, horse and buggy right now. So
he's trying to make it up for being an hour and a half late for me yesterday, but that's all right, Stu.
Hour and a half late, Stu?
Yeah, he's lucky we were still live.
Jesus.
2 Gollum,
like, subscribe. All do that stuff.
Get your own Gollum film titles in the chat. While you like and subscribe, we appreciate you all.
Yeah. Just do a Silmarillion, just word for word, recreate it into a show. Speaking of more TV show news, Amazon, bunch of TV show news this week. I've still got on the docket here. God of War series hitting the reset button. Oof. Sony and Amazon are apparently looking to hire a new writer's room and take the series in a new creative direction. Show I was pretty excited for because I love the new God of War games. Has completely failed.
I had to show that one, Carl's. Anyway, they need to leave Lord of the Rings alone. I agree.
Tolkien would be rolling in his grave.
This is very fitting that we're talking about these back to back. Although it hasn't been done on TV or in movies, I think God of War is another one that has just been drained of its very essence over time. Like at one point, Kratos, we were dealing with a certain pantheon of gods, and it had a storyline. And then at one point, wasn't the last one? Didn't it put him in with the Vikings or something? Like Kratos has gone full Assassin's Creed, which is another series that I wish would just quit already, like at least for a while.
Oh, I disagree completely. I am vehemently going to disagree with you. The 2 new God of War games are some of the best games ever created, period.
Okay, fair. Well, maybe I just need to play them.
You need to play them. I actually will vehemently disagree. The new ones reset the character completely and take him to new mythology which I'm going to get it screwed up. It's not Norse. Norse was the original series, I believe.
No,
Right?
Norse would be the new
Can't
one.
even-
They're originally it was
Oh, okay,
Greek
yeah,
mythology or
Norse. Yeah,
Roman.
sorry,
Same
Norse.
dudes,
Greek, yeah,
different
so
names.
Greek to Norse. Yeah, really, it. Yeah, so my pages are unresponsive. No shit, Chrome. You're the one that's not working. The Norse mythology change, I think the series needed that, and they just really used it to reset the whole thing. It wasn't so much the Norse part as they reset the whole series and grounded Kratos. They really made it father-son tales what they did, which is the new ones.
Which is
are
just
awesome.
what I was looking for from my brutal God of War series. Was
Don't
what?
knock-
More children would
don't
be
knock it-
would be great.
Don't knock it till you try it, Kev. I'll die on
That's
the,
all I do. No, I'm just kidding.
the 2018 God of War game as being one of the best games you can ever play. Period. End of story. And you can play it. You have a PS4.
I can. I have it. Like
You got no
that,
excuse.
I'm pretty sure that was a
You got no
PlayStation
excuse,
Plus
man.
game. I think I could download it right after this show if I wanted to. So maybe I will.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Charles, I had to
God
close
of
my
War,
Discord
jeez.
because I'm trying to open up any RAM on this computer I can right now. My computer is struggling. That's really pissing me off. I have literally nothing open except Chrome. And Chrome is what's sucking up my life right now. Makes zero sense. Thanks, Google. Your Chrome renderer is really doing it for me.
Shouts out to you, Google. All right, I will pull it up
Google.
on my end here. Let's see.
I can't. I literally can't do anything. I can't pull up anything.
So we've got some.
And I have nothing. I literally have nothing open on this computer right now.
God of War adjacent stuff in the Discord. Let me check it out here. I'm looking for it. Boop, 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 boop. It's really worth it, I promise. Oh, oh, when you're right,
That's a
you're
hell of a
right.
reaction.
Hang on a second. Oh my goodness. I never doubted it for a second. Here we go. You ready for this? Boom. Who's that guy hanging out with Kratos? Oh. I take it all back. I'm locked in.
Of course.
I love it. Always shout out to the GOAT.
I hope his back's all right. His back's all fucked up.
Yeah, I've been carrying the whole gaming industry around on it for the last 4 decades.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's part of it.
And trying to tell us all about what Twitter would become. Poor guy. He's got some heavy burdens on those shoulders.
He knew it. He knew it.
He always knew it.
Yeah, so that's disappointing, but frankly not surprising that fell through. Sony announced like 10 video game series all at once. God of War's awesome. Can't tell kids he's an idiot.
Oh, it's almost like there was one really successful video game series that was heavily tied into Sony. And so with lust and dollar signs in their eyes, they said, make 10 more.
Never. Never.
10 more. Do it now. What are you waiting for? That's Arnold.
Sony?
Schwartz is Sony. Mm-hmm.
Never. Other Amazon news. Secret Level is debuting December 10th. Their anthology video game series that also includes a Concord episode, which is quite hilarious. Yeah, it's true, Harles. Yeah, calm down over there, Arnie.
Sorry. Got to work
December
a voice
10th.
in.
The tweet announcing the debut is really funny. Choose Your Path, Secret Level, the groundbreaking anthology series debuts December 10th on Prime Video. I don't know what is groundbreaking about it at all, but sure, I guess. I'm excited.
Groundbreaking because it's going to be Ready Player One, but good, right? I'm here for that.
No, I don't know what it's just a straight anthology series, so there is no connection. So it's really not even Ready.
So yeah, it's just going to be Just going to be
Just-
pop into those actual universes, right? And
Yeah.
have a little story time, and then we hop back out. And then at the very end, the Watcher will come down and say, "I'm here to bring
Oh,
you
God.
into the multiverse
Yeah, oh,
Avengers." We know it's what's happening, right?
I hope not.
Oh, King, I am with you there. It's very rare in life that I do not finish a book. Ready Player One is one of the about handful of books I can say I didn't even
Really?
finish reading it. Yeah, it's very bad. One of the few times I will say, if you're only going to do one, just watch the movie. The movie at least gives you the visual stimulation, and you don't have to deal with the author's just fantasy fulfillment and some really unnecessary rabbit holes that he goes down. It was just a very difficult read. I can't imagine what it must be like to read Ready Player Two. I've heard that one was even worse. But anywho, go watch the movie, I suppose, if you must.
Damn.
It was just nerds love references. Yeah, it was a member berry of a book. Better than any novel I've written.
Wow.
Okay, let's be clear. But still,
Wild.
didn't love it. There's a second one. Yeah.
Yes, I did know there's a second one called Ready Player 2. I did know that.
And I hear it's even more convoluted because he maybe it's a lot like a Dune sequel. I think he becomes the God Emperor of Ready Player One land.
God Emperor Ready Player 1.
No, I'm mixing my genres now, but it doesn't. I've heard it doesn't go well. You just get more pouty main character because now there's the love interest thing, but he kind of acts like a sociopath, which is a bit of an insight to the author, because if the author's having his main character behave that way and that's your protagonist, it just, I don't know. It was, I don't know. I'll pass. But Secret Level, I'm here for.
I hope it's good. Who knows? I have no idea. That dragon looks cool. Give him credit where credit is due. You see Mega Man there. There's a Helldiver, Warhammer.
Oh, that dragon. Yeah. At first, I thought that was just, I was like, oh, they got Groot in this bad boy. Now I see it.
It's Smaug.
Ooh.
I don't know what it is. I think it's Dungeons and Dragons. I think.
I'm into it.
I don't truly know all of what's in here. I mean, it looks cool. We'll see. Let's put it this way: the poster looks cool. Other than that, we have a
got nothing.
Short trailer. Keanu Reeves is voice acting something in it.
So okay, we got some. I'll celebrate that, Kang. I know what you're talking about.
I don't even know what that means.
You know what? She actually, unfortunately for her, based on the behavior of the internet, she'd be more relevant on a Wednesday night on a Star Wars, because there's some fan art, some very Jabba the Hutt-esque fan art of this particular person, which I will neither which is a bad thing. You should not do that, guys. That's a very bad thing to do. I would never do something like that because I can't draw. But anyway, yeah. Twitch.
Here's some names. All right, if we hate her, I don't like her. All I need to know. I'm in. Here's some of the voice actors for Secret Level: Arnold Schwarzenegger, Kevin Hart, Keanu Reeves. I can't say this first name. Timura. I don't know how you say Timur. I don't know how you say Morrison. It's the Book of Boba Fett. It's Boba Fett's actor. I can't say his name.
Oh, okay. Me either.
Gabriel Luna, Patrick Schwarzenegger, Merle Dandridge.
Oh, I love a Merle. What a good name. Good choice.
Adewale Ikenoye Agbaji, who's from Lost. I said that wrong, but I'm sure. There's some fucking Laura Bailey from The Legend of Vox Machina. There's some fucking names in here. That's fun.
You got that Bezos money, baby.
The cast.
Yeah.
Didn't skimp on the cast. Which is awesome. So I have hopes for it. We'll see. It could be completely ass. Like we have nothing to go off of here other than a teaser trailer.
Amazon Prime's got me in its clenches because I like to get stuff shipped to my house. So until they remove Prime Video from that offering, you can just bank on me having it. So it's available to me. I'll be watching it. We might as well talk. It's gonna be December.
I'm
what
sure
else
it's probably gonna happen. Exactly. I'm sure at some point they'll do that. I'm sure they'll break that off, or just start charging more. I mean, they're already doing ads on there.
Oh yeah,
because we can't have nothing.
Well, they never said it would be ad free. Okay, they never said that, and even if they did, we probably just
Disney also never said they'd kill you at their parks.
Right? Well, maybe they did.
There's only 27 pages to read. This fucking computer, man, it's fucking being a piece of shit. Anything else on deck? Did I hit everything, Kev? I have.
Well, I've got some interesting news here on my end I wanted to run by the group, and it's a pretty good one to segue to after talking about Amazon and streaming services, because they're just when I thought we couldn't have any more streaming services. I thought we had tapped out and we were in fact going to be in the consolidation stage. Wouldn't you know it? Just like they're trying to turn Daredevil Christian with this whole born again nonsense, Chick-fil-A has their own streaming service, and I can't imagine it's going to be anything other than a Christ Flicks knockoff. Why does your chicken restaurant need its own streaming service, James?
Because why not?
Will they play shows on Sunday? That's the burning question everyone's been asking.
I think just they should not play anything on Sundays. I think it should just be a black screen. Like, stick the bit.
Oh, it's Pure Flicks. Thank you, Kang. That's right. I always call it the wrong thing. Because money. Yeah.
I can't believe they're. I love to eat my Chick-fil-A while watching something. I just don't think it's going to be their stuff.
Yeah, they're going to play it.
Kev. Do it for the fun.
Chick-fil-A play. I cannot wait to hear about the amazing content. It's going to be some animated shorts to start, and I'm sure that the cult indoctrination videos won't be far behind.
Mm-hmm. Very weird deal. I don't know. I'm very out on it, I'll tell you that.
I'm scared. I'm not out. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up some chicken from there before that app comes out, because I think that'll be the end of it for me. I don't ever want to come back once that thing's out in the airwaves.
Chick-fil-A streaming service. What a weird.
And it reminds me of, let me see if I can get it pulled up here. The art.
Chick-fil-A Play launches November 18th.
And I'll get it pulled up here for the chat to take a look at. But what is it, like something in Gromit? I feel like this
Wallace
art
Gromit,
style reminds me Wallace and Gromit, right? Was that it? Like it kind of looks similar. Hang on, let me pull this down so I can actually look at it. And
Legends of the Evergreen Hills is the first one up.
What is that, dude? I don't care. What? I don't care. Oh my God. Get out of here, Elon.
Get away, Grok.
Never mind. I was just trying to zoom in on the cow, but apparently I opened up the AI, so I closed it in a fit of rage. You saw the cow. I'm Nick Park Animations. Okay. I do like me some Jesus chicken. I mean, it's some, I don't know what they're doing on those Sundays.
My computer doesn't even recognize the tab open, so there's that.
All right, I'll try it again here.
First up is The Legends of Evergreen Hills, an animated series that basically places a girl, Sam, and her friends as the defenders of kindness sparks.
And the American way.
Whenever you do something kind, you create a spark. What the fuck?
What?
This is weird. I'm so out on this.
Cooking shows,
weird, dude.
scripted podcasts, and interactive stories. This should be fun. He also did Chicken Run. Bet that won't be a show on Chick-fil-A streaming. You know, there just isn't enough content out there these days. So I'm, for one, am glad to see this.
This is their executive director of brand strategy. Chick-fil-A Play app is a digital extension of that experience and another way we're reimagining play for our guests in a unique way through entertainment that really encourages time together. Yeah, yep, an app watching TV. This is really encouraging time together, folks.
Why did they make a board
Chick-fil-A
game?
Play also includes jokes and conversation starters to spark more talking, laughter, and playing together.
Oh, God. Oh, God. People are going to learn how to socialize from their fried chicken cartoon app? Wait.
What a weird deal.
What in the brave new 1984 is going on here? Oh, boy.
This is so weird, man.
It is a cult. See, I was only half kidding. I've seen this ARG online before. It started out as like ads about a pizza company, and then it was a cult. I think Nightmind covered it or something. It was wild.
This is fucking weird, dude.
That's what I'm hoping for. I'm kind of hoping this is an elaborate ARG that, for whatever reason, Chick-fil-A is ponying up on. Like, it's just going to be the most intense marketing campaign of all time. They're pretending that they're just building this straightforward cartoon app, and then when you get in there, there's going to be like a bunch of glitch editing and hidden. It's going to be like watching a freaking Five Nights at Freddy's trailer or something. You're going to have to pause it, turn the light all the way up so you can see the numbers in the background, go into a URL and find out that it's just some elaborate Cloverfield ripoff. But I'm here for it. Those things are cool.
Weird, man. Weird shit.
Can't wait. I can't wait for the giant sea monster to come out of the Chick-fil-A.
We might have to watch an episode just to fucking review it.
I kind of want to now. They better give a free month or a free week to that service. Let me see if there's anything else on the... Oh, you know what? I've got one more. Free shipping, though, guys. Don't forget, when you see this, you might think, whoa, wait a minute. No way I'm paying for all that. But don't forget, you get free shipping with your $600 Buzz Lightyear action figure. Free shipping with code SAVE. Not a sponsor. But there you go. Man, call me about 27 years ago, James, and I'm here for this.
What only $600.
Incredible reality. Like, you're gonna buy that. Any kid that wants to play with a Buzz Lightyear is just gonna rip this thing off its hinges within a couple of hours, right? I can't tell you how beat up my Buzz Lightyear toy was. All right, he did not have the slide over, did not slide down. That popped off very early in the game. All right. Ooh, but you have an app with it. That's good.
Can you imagine if you were a kid, you bought your kid a $600 Buzz Lightyear toy and you popped the head off it?
Right. Be the time like I got my hand stuck to my other hand because I was trying to glue Gohan's hair back on before my parents got home. And I learned why I wasn't allowed to touch the super glue. That was a fun one.
Learned real quick.
Polar Knights is referencing the Toy Story toy there, by the way, just so we're all on the same page. But yeah, there's a $600 toy, and if that doesn't get your black corporate heart beating, then this last one here, which we've joked about several times tonight, James, from one Blumhouse Studios. This ought to do it for you. If you don't have enough capitalism in your art, well, then the most well-known independent horror film production company that we currently have might be here to just stamp it out for you. Blumhouse is partnering with MovieGen, an AI tool that can generate video clips up to 16 seconds in 1080p HD. Blumhouse has selected a group of filmmakers to test out the tech and provided feedback before its public debut. James, thoughts on this?
Go to hell. This, I mean, you're just, all your, I fucking hate AI, and stuff like this is why these corporations are going to start using it to take jobs away from people, make crappy ass fucking AI bullshit movies, anime, all that. I'm fucking vehemently against this. Shout out Nintendo because they said they won't use AI. I'm going to fucking shout them out right now because they've said they won't do it.
Hate AI flops. Agree with Kang here. Headbug says lazy. And that's a point. Really, my takeaway from this, this person and this production company went from someone that I now in hindsight probably wrongfully looked up to and appreciated because it was like, oh, hey, a lot of movies get made because Blumhouse will put small amounts of money here and there. Like that's how they produce, at least early on, that's how they were able to produce so many films. It's because it's just like, here's $3,000, here's $5,000. He was just putting small amounts of money into a lot of different independent films, and the ones that hit, and the ones that didn't, we don't talk about as much. But, you know, that went from, in my head, being this innovative thing, like, oh, wow, no one's done that before. That was very smart. But in a way, it's kind of the same lazy shit that we're doing now. Oh, I want to be a filmmaker, but I can't make films, so I'll just give a bunch of other people money to make their films. And now that I have all the money, and now that I'm a major studio and people will come to me, I will now outsource it to computers. So this very quickly has turned into an enemy for me, where I used to be someone who would say, oh yeah, Blumhouse, great, doing great things for the industry. Now I no longer feel that way at all. Yeah. And it's sort of like watching the empire get built over the years. I hate it.
I agree. I'm fucking like, they start using this tech, I will never watch one of their movies. Period.
Yeah, it's a great way to get me out of it. And Harles has some, you know, a potential Discord post to share with us, I think. He has a pretty good knockoff recipe for the chicken sandwich. I'm going to need that. I just learned how to knock off Buffalo Wild Wings, traditional chicken wings at home in my air fryer. So I'm going to need that one from you, Harles. But the last little bit of info I had, James, we talk about Blumhouse, we're talking about some horror movies. I thought this was pretty cool. I don't have the tweet pulled up. But our good friend, oh shit, now I can't think of the actor's name. Oh my God. Maybe I won't do it. Our Scream Killer, someone help me out. Matthew, my God, he just played in Five Nights at Freddy's. Anyway, when it comes to me, or someone will help me with it, he was just asked if he was going to be in Scream 7. And his response was, no, I am not. And let's be honest, I would lie to your face if I was. So a lot of people have wondered if that Matthew Lillard, thank you. If that character who we think is dead would be brought back. There was a version, I believe, of Scream 3 where the plan was that he was alive and was running a Scream cult, a Ghostface cult from prison, something like that. So perhaps Matthew Lillard hinting at being involved in Scream 7 by just saying, no way am I involved, but I wouldn't tell you if I
can't trust him. Andrew Garfield fucking lied to us about being Spider-Man.
That's right.
Can't trust
him. I'm rooting for it. At this point, Scream has officially jumped the shark for me, so I no longer care. Go ahead and bring him back. I don't give a shit anymore.
Yeah. Hasn't been appointment viewing for some time now.
You lost me when a 19-year-old or whatever, 100-pound girl just rips Dewey in half. Oh, sorry, spoiler alert. You lost me a while ago, but I'll still be there. I'll still watch those damn movies. But yeah, so there we go. I think that's it. I think we made it to our hour, which is good. We always want to try to hit the hour mark for the
fighting my computer right now. We are fighting this thing. I am fighting. I know what's causing it. It's Chrome, and I'm just looking at the activity monitor. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Why is like 10 of it's like 15 of the top 20 things are Google Chrome helper render? Like, what the hell is going on here? I have a tab open. I closed everything. The only tab I have open is the stream right now. That's it, and it is barely working. Fuck you, Google.
For shame, Google.
Jesus, embarrassing. But we did make it an hour, so we fought through the pain.
And we appreciate you all fighting through it with us and hanging out tonight. Let us know if there are other things you want us to talk about. You can hit us up on the Discord. You can hit us up on Twitter. However you would like to let us know. Leave a comment on another video. We do try to check those out on a daily basis. So appreciate everybody who's been leaving their thoughts on preview review, which I love. You know, we have a show on our channel, which is the equivalent of all of us sitting in a theater together going, you know what? That looks pretty good.
Yep.
You know what? I don't think I'm going to watch that one, which is what we wanted the spirit of preview review to be. I can't help myself. I have started to talk more about my hype levels for the film, James, which inevitably has expanded these episodes a little bit, but
that's all right.
I'm having a lot of fun doing them. I hope you guys are enjoying them.
That's all right. So if
you want other stuff,
have some fun.
Let us know, because we're out here trying to add content to the channel all the time. So anywho, that is about it for me. I guess I will say, as always, you guys can find me on Bite Size Sports with James on Thursdays. May not have an episode this week. We'll get back to you on that, but also Carnage Media pay-per-view for all of the boxing, kickboxing, and MMA stuff. Other than that, James, where can the great folks find us?
You can catch us every Monday, 6 p.m. here, talking our favorite entertainment stories of the week, and every Wednesday, 9 p.m. on Pawn Shop First, our flagship Star Wars podcast. We're watching 4 episodes this week, 6, 7, 8, 9 of Star Wars Rebels. We decided that today. I will get that stream created whenever my computer decides it wants to work, which God only knows at this point when that's going to happen. Please like, subscribe, share. Check out, as Kev said, all the preview reviews he's posted this week. Check out my Final Fantasy concert experience review. Come join us. A lot of stuff out there. We had a lot of stuff going last week. Thank you guys, as always. Kanglo, Headbug, Harles, Advent, Polar Knights. I saw Nate pop in there just to make fun of the loss last week. Thank you guys, as always, for joining us. Apologies for my technical difficulties tonight. I'm very annoyed with my piece of shit computer right now. It knows it, so I think it's getting worse. But yeah, we will be back Wednesday night, and we will have some pre-recorded stuff this week. We are going to record some stuff together. Until next time, folks, I'm going to click this outro, and I have no idea what's going to happen to my computers. We're going to find out. So until next time, folks, thank you for joining us today.